Hello and welcome to another video. In today's video, I want to add a bit of context to the Ilhan Omar, Marjorie Taylor Greene, Lauren Boebert feud. So if you're not familiar with what I'm talking about, we'll start with this.
I myself have reported hundreds of threats on my life, often triggered by Republican attacks on my faith. And this week, once again, we saw another increase. I'm going to play you a voicemail that we received hours after I got off the phone with Representative Boebert after she posted her video.
We see you, Muslim bitch. We know what you're up to. You're all about taking over the country.
So, if you don't know here's the video in question.
Hurriedly to the elevator. I see fret all over his face, and he's reaching, and I'm like, "What? I can't. The door's shutting. Like I can't open it. Like what's happening?" I look to my left, and there she is, Ilhan Omar. Oops. And I said, "Well, she doesn't have a backpack. We should be fine."
So that exchange was a lie. So she's just making up this story. And like, why is she doing that? We see how she's dressed, and we see who she's playing up to here. She's trying to be tough. She's got the flag thing here, she's got her tight pants, all dressed in black, but she's just a liar. She's just lying. And this is what a patriot is. A patriot is a liar, I guess. Okay, so that's pretty obvious that this person. So what is this person's problem? Well, here, let me add some context here. Here is Ilhan Omar, and she is stunningly gorgeous. She is an actual beautiful, intelligent woman. Okay, now, all three of these women, they're all religious kooks. So let's just get that out the way right now. Religious kook, religious kook, religious kook, okay? They're all equal religious kooks, okay? So that is a draw. This woman here, Ilhan, she comes from Somalia. She has learned our language and learned everything, and she holds her religion beliefs, and she's done quite well for herself as a person born in in Mogadishu. I mean, there's a movie about how bad that place is, right? So this is where she comes from, and now look where she's at, because she is intelligent. When you listen to her speak, unfortunately, this isn't anything. This is just this crackpot talking. But when I listen to her speak, she speaks intelligently, okay? When I listen to this clown speak, she's a clown.
Laughs.
She's a clown. That's all she is, okay? Nothing intelligent comes out of her mouth, okay? And now we come to this one here.
All right, so Q is a patriot.
Okay. Yeah, because patriots are trying to rip this country apart with a bunch of false accusations. I mean, the Q conspiracy, like, if you believe that, you're so not smart. It's just painful to the level of not smart that the Q people are.
We know that for sure. It's not just Democrat and Republican, left and right. You can dive down in that Civil War into deeper levels.
What Civil War are you talking about, you freaking kook?
Where we have basically the deep state is fighting back against President Trump.
Okay, so let's be clear. There is a deep state on the right, there's a deep state on the left, and Trump is as deep state as you get. I will insert the video here. 5 degrees of separation, Hitler from Trump. I mean, the FBI called Trump's uncle when Tesla died to go through his stuff, okay? You're not on the FBI's short list and not deep state, okay? Give me a break. You are so freaking dense. Like, why do we even know this game show host name? Is because he's deep state. They've been planning this for decades.
The loyal people in his administration and the American people, okay?
I mean, is it going to be true that the child pedophilia and the elites in the Washington, D.C.
Okay. But here's the point that I'm trying to make. This is a classic pat. Look at this. This is a pat. This is like, what are you? I know you identify as a woman, but you are genetically undistinguishable from any other pat. Okay, you're just a pat. You're somebody that should not have bred, most definitely, because you're obviously not bright at all, and you're not attractive, but also you're not female at all. Like this supposed woman doesn't look like a woman at all. Look at this. That could be shopped onto a male head and you wouldn't know the difference, okay? Now we go to the Boebert. She, as obviously when she was a few years younger, she was probably not as tore up from the floor up as she is now. But let's look at her figure. Her figure here. It's kind of odd figure. Like, that's kind of a boxy, like, and no bumpies there. Okay. So, and what we see is it's just kind of a little above average, right? But her IQ is so low. I mean, this is her just making up a lie and doing a little dance for the bikers.
I said, well, she doesn't have a backpack.
Right? She's just, look, she got all dolled up and, right? Now, look at this woman. She is actually beautiful in every single one. No makeup. And when you see shots of her body, she actually looks like a woman, right? Something that you go to these other ones, and let's see if I can find the picture I was looking at earlier. It seems to have disappeared, but it was obvious that, oh, here's one it shows. Nah, not that good. I think the point I'm trying to make is, like, they're jealous of how attractive she is. And they're not jealous of her intelligence, because I truly believe that this woman here's intellect and this woman here's intellect is so low, they don't even have the ability to respect intelligence. They don't have the ability to critically determine decisions. Like, the fact that these people are in the government is the fact that every sane person in this country needs to run. So that's what's going on. You have a pat, super ugly, super stupid, super worthless person right here. I mean, just daddy gave her all her money, you know. I mean, and I hope she's probably bred, unfortunately. I'm sure she has. And we know this one's bred because she has 4 kids. Apparently the last one she had in the front seat of her pickup truck. Oh, lovely. But you can tell, you know, like, she had hardcore acne on her cheeks when she was, like, a kid. So she probably has, like, oh, here we go. Like, okay, we compare those to that original picture, and I think she's gotten some work done, right? I mean, this sticks out here farther than here, right? So she's got some work done. I'm not bagging. I'm just saying, like, she seems to be pretty, you know, but then you go over here and it's like she is just born with it. She is just a beautiful woman. She speaks intelligently, like she speaks, and I don't cringe. This woman opens her mouth and I cringe. This woman, I say woman, but it's a term. It's a loosely term, but she opens her mouth and I cringe. So I'm just adding a little context to this because when you get women that are this low IQ, as these two are, I mean, we're talking like this one's probably like an 89 and this one's probably like a 92, okay, IQ, right? And this one's probably like 110, okay? So, and I'd love to see them all tested. I wish we could impose that upon our leaders, that they have to get a IQ test administered so we can actually see what their IQs are, okay? But the bottom line is when you have low IQ women like this, right? And then you have a high IQ, beautiful, that's just catty. These are just catty. They're making up stories. They're lying. They're just talking crazy, crazy shit. Why? Because she is so much more beautiful. And as far as that's concerned, look here, right? Same story again. Now, I don't agree with all this, but the point I'm trying to make is this woman is IQ, again, probably above average, 105, 110, right? She speaks intelligently. She has empathy. And she's freaking gorgeous. I mean, she is actually a beautiful, stunningly beautiful woman. From head to toe, she's in good shape. She has all the correct woman parts that show that she's genetic. This is Mother Nature saying, don't breed. Bottom line. I mean, undistinguishable. Mother Nature made her so unattractive as to hopes that no one would impregnate her and pass on her crappy genes. Okay? And she has this thing called Dunning-Kruger effect, which basically she thinks she's a hot, smart person, right? So that's what's going on. You have actual smart, actual beautiful women. Then you have this, tore up from the floor up. I had my fourth kid in a pickup truck that obviously had heavy acne when she was a child, probably from bad diet, which also can lead to low IQ. And then you have this thing. Like, what is this? And she's a quote unquote leader, just ignorant. So anyway, I hope you liked the video. All right, peace.